So one of the most common causes of shoulder pain that I see in my office is issues with your rotator cuff, and whether that's bursitis right above the rotator cuff, or partial tears in your rotator cuff, or full thickness tears in your rotator cuff. We see the whole spectrum, but this is probably by far the most common thing that we see for shoulder pain. And so people want to know, why does your shoulder hurt? Well, here's a model of the shoulder, okay? And so what the rotator cuff is, it's a group of 4 muscles that essentially encapsulate your shoulder, and the job of the rotator cuff is to stabilize your shoulder. And so with time or overuse, you can get a little bit of irritation of the tendons of the rotator cuff, and what happens is the shoulder wants to go up this way, okay, all the time, because the deltoid muscle is pulling it up. So you get impingement of this bone on this bone, okay? And we don't really think that's what causes the shoulder or the rotator cuff tear per se, but the impingement of these 2 bones here, your shoulder bone right here, or your greater tuberosity, and this is the acromion right here, the impingement of those 2 bones is what causes the pain. So whether you have bursitis, which is just inflammation or tendonitis, or tears in your rotator cuff, the cause of the pain is the impinging of these 2 bones here. So the way that we treat it the most of the time is with an injection and physical therapy, and a lot of times you'll get better that way. If you fail those things, then the next step is to do a repair of the rotator cuff. But we only do those things for the most part when you've failed physical therapy and injections and those things. And a lot of times we can diagnose that in the office with the ultrasound machine and get you better without doing any surgery. But that's the main reason why you have pain in your shoulder when you have a rotator cuff tear or tendonitis. It's the pinching of these 2 bones right here.